All right, we are officially live, I think. Howdy, everybody. Nobody right now, but it's been over a year. So August 9th is when we left off of 2022. Lots changed. So, um, but good story. Um, Everything's going good, but it's definitely didn't have. There's a lot that happened, but I get better. I'm gonna have to figure out this later, but probably should have did that beforehand. But yeah, anyway, I want to get back to counting and get this milestone done. Um, Something in my life that I've always kind of wanted to do. And anyway, year has gone by and uh, had better internet connection, um, settled in a lot of things, and had a lot of life changes, which you don't need to get into too much, but everything is going good. So, um, but yeah, so I have better schedule than I um, had before, and I can dedicate a lot more time to this than I want to, that I um, really didn't have before. So hopefully the audio is working. It's a little bit different of a setup, same room and everything, same computer, but faster internet connection. So hopefully less lags, and also I'm not using a microphone. I'm using the onboard audio of my webcam. So hopefully it sounds good. If not, people let me know. So yeah, we left off at 66,000, which is 6.6% of the way. Um, for those of you guys who are new, should take right around 350 to 400 hours, I think, if I remember right, total. So um, we have a pretty big chunk already taken off. I was going pretty good, so this definitely would have been done a long time ago had I continued on. But um, long story short, we're carrying on now. So probably should have shaved for this, but anyway, here we go. We're at 66,000. Let's get going and see how many we can carve off today. Well, I have 5 hours today, so theoretically we should be able to get like hopefully 8 to 10,000 done if I go straight through. So one thing I remember, you have to stay hydrated. So I have my water with me, and usually there's bathroom breaks involved. So bear with me. All right, we're at 66,000. In case you're wondering what this setup is yeah, I'm not a techie guy, so I literally have a bottle taped to a mirror that's reflecting off of this screen, and so you can see the number that I'm on. I was gonna get a LED behind me that can, but I couldn't find one that went up to six figures. So yeah, if there's any engineers out there that can build me one, that'd be great. Or engineers slash electricians. All right, here we go. 66,000. 66,001. Wait a minute, hold on. Is that? Oh man, shouldn't that be? Mm, Seems like this should be normal. This is where somebody in the chat would really help out so they can see what I see, because I think this is backwards. So let me actually do this. And I guess I'll just have to count and um, put this. That's not what I wanted to do. Go back. Um, this page. So yeah, I guess I'll just do it this way and until somebody stops me and says that it's backwards, because I don't know if YouTube switched their thing. All right. 66,001, 66,002, 66,003, 66,004, 66,005, 66,006, 66,007, 66,008, 66,009, 66,010, 66,011, 66,012, 66,013, 66,014, 66,015, 66,016, 66,017, 66,018, 66,019, 66,020, 66,021, 66,022, 66,023, 66,024, 66,025, 66,026, 66,027, 66,028, 66,029, 66,030, 66,031, 66,032, 66,033, 66,034, 66,035, 66,036, 66,037, 66,038, 66,039, 66,040, 66,041, 66,042, 66,043, 66,044, 66,045, 66,046, 66,047, 66,048, 66,049, 66,050, 66,051, 66,052, 66,053, 66,054, 66,055, 66,056, 66,057, 66,058, 66,059, 66,060, 66,061, 66,062, 66,063, 66,064, 66,065, 66,066, 66,067, 66,068, 66,069, 66,070, 66,071, 66,072, 66,073, 66,074, 66,075, 66,076, 66,077, 66,078, 66,079, 66,080, 66,081, 66,082, 66,083, 66,084, 66,085, 66,086, 66,087, 66,088, 66,086, 66,087, 66,088. I don't know if I said 60. Felt like I was doing different words again. 66,089, 66,090, 66,091, 66,092, 66,093, 66,094, 66,095, 66,096, 66,097, 66,098, 66,099, 66,100. 66,101, 66,102, 66,103, 66,104, 66,105, 66,106, 66,107, 66,108, 66,109, 66,110, 66,111. Got a hair in my mouth. 66,111, 66,112. 66,113, 66,114, 66,115, 66,116, 66,117, 66,118, 66,119, 66,120, 66,121, 66,122, 66,123, 66,124, 66,125, 66,126, 66,127, 66,128, 66,000. 129, 66,130, 66,131, 66,132, 66,133, 66,134, 66,135, 66,136, 66,137, 66,138, 66,139, 66,140, 66,141, 66,142, 66,143, 66,144, 66,145, 66,146. Thanks for the like, whoever did that first like. Let me know if this is backwards or not. I think it might be backwards because YouTube mirrors images sometimes. 66,146, 66,147, 66,148, 66,149, 66,150, 66,151, 66,152, 66,153, 66,154, 66,155, 66,156, 66,157, 66,158, 66,159, 66,160. Hello. hopefully you can. I just noticed that the microphone thing wasn't going up. Hold on, let me test it. Get really close. Hello. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Got nobody in the room for me, helping me out here. All right, hopefully it's working. I'm just scared that it's not, because then I'm talking for nothing. Because yeah, I want to make sure that I do this right if I'm going to count it to 1 million. All right, 166,160, 66,161, 66,162, 66,163, 66,164, 66,165, 66,166, 66,167, 66,168, 66,169, 66,170, 66,171, 66,172, 66,173, 66,174, 66,175, 66,176, 66,177, 66,178, 66,179, 66,180. Got an idea. I could check on my phone.
In a room, and then.
All right, hold on. YouTube. Since I got nobody in the room with me, gotta be able to tell if my audio is working or not. I gotta test it on myself. All right. So. Fly. No. How would I even check my own stream? I can't find my own channel. Because it's so small. Oh, channel. There we go. All right, so live. All right, I hear myself. Yes. All right. That is good. Okay. I check myself. All right. 66,180. 66,181, 66,182, 66,183, 66,184, 66,185, 66,186, 66,187, 66,188, 66,189, 66,190, 66,191, 66,192, 66,193, 66,194, 66,195, 66,196, 66,197, 66,198, 66,199, 66,200, 66,201, 66,202, 66,203, 66,204, 66,205, 66,206, 66,207, 66,208, 66,209, 66,210, 66,211, 66,212, 66,213, 66,214, 66,215. Gotta get more comfortable. All right. 66,216, 66,217, 66,218, 66,219, 66,220, 66,221, 66,222. What you say again? How's it going, Alan? I know, right? Counting fast. 66,222, 66,223, 66,224, 66,225, 66,226, 66,227, 66,228, 66,229, 66,230, 66,231, 66,232, 66,223, 66,233, 66,234, 66,235, 66,236, 66,237, 66,238, 66,239, 66,240, 66,241, 66,242, 66,243, 66,244, 66,245, 66,246, 66,247, 66,248, 66,249, 66,250, 66,251, 66,252, 66,253, 66,254, 254, 66,255. Actually, got to check that again too, to see if that's not backwards on you guys, the screen. See if that's not backwards on you guys. Yeah, it is backwards. Okay, so I do got to flip that. It's gonna make this a little bit different to count then. All right. Flip this page. All right, so I got to read this backwards basically, or be up front like that, and that's not gonna happen. All right. 66,000. Wait a minute. 60, and this is gonna be difficult. 66,255. 66,256. All right. Now I got to read it backwards. This is gonna be different. All right, hold on. I can pull this back maybe. So I got to read it in the mirror basically. So I got to get up like this. All right. So 66,256. Fly. All right, here we go. 66,256, 66,257, 66,258, 66,259, 66,260, 66,261, 66,262, 66,263, 66,264, 66,265, 66,266, 66,267, 66,268, 66,269, 66,270, 66,271, 66,272, 66,273, 66,274, 66,275. Whew. If you're dreaming, somebody's counting to 1,000,000. Yep, dude, there's only been one person in the history of written mankind. Not saying that there's somebody on death row somewhere out there that counted to 1,000,000 or, lost to time. People have counted to 1,000,000, but according to Guinness World Records, only one person has done it. Which technically, I mean, I might not be technically in the Guinness Book of World Records after this because you have to pay to get in, and I'm not going to pay to get in. So I'm just doing this to do it. But hell yeah, man. That's what it's all about. Do a little bit every day. That's the whole, I think, point of this. And I stopped for a whole year, but I continued it back now. So never quit, right? So, but the goal is to just do like maybe 5,000 to 10,000 numbers a day, and then eventually you'll get there. So I guess it's just a life lesson of do things in small increments, and you'll eventually get to the goal that you want to get to. So I think that's my whole purpose of doing this, but which is really interesting though. But what sparked me to do this tonight was I was on TikTok and came across the Mr. Beast video, and he said, he's like, I got a banger of a video that'd be awesome, but he's like, I thought about putting, hundreds of people in a room basically to see how high they can count, and then it'd be an elimination match, basically how high they can count. And he's like, I don't think many people would probably make it to 1,000,000. And I'm like, ooh, dude, I'm like, that's a good, yeah, I think I could. But anyway, it's actually one of the reasons that inspired me to do this to begin with. But Mr. Beast counted to 100,000 all in one go, which took him like 30 something hours. But I just like, the resilience of, just sticking to an idea and then seeing it through to the end type of thing. So I guess that's what remotivated me seeing that video. But anyway, so we can dream. Probably won't be on Mr. Beast one day, but that's not the whole point of it anyway. But anyway, here we go. I usually only have like 1 to 3 people at any given time in this hangout, so it's usually just me counting away. It's nice to take a break every now and then, though, for sure. So don't feel like you're distracting me or nothing. But All right, 66,275, 66,276, 66,277, 66,278, 66,279, 66,280, 66,281, 66,282, 66,283, 66,284, 66,285, 66,286, 66,287, 66,288, 66,289, 66,290, 66,291, 66,292, 66,293, 66,294, 66,295, 66,296, 66,287, 66,298, 66,299, 66,300, 66,301, 66,302, 66,303, 66,304, 66,305, 66,306, 66,307, 66,308, 66,309, 66,310, 66,311, 66,312, 66,313, 66,314, 66,315, 66,316, 66,317, 66,318, 66,319, 66,320, 66,321, 66,322, 66,323, 66,324, 66,325, 66,326, 66,327, 66,328, 66,329, 66,330, 66,330, 66,331, 66,332, 66,333, 66,334, 66,335, 66,336, 66,337, 66,338, 66,339, 66,340, 66,341, 66,342, 66,343, 66,344, 66,345, 66,346, 66,347, 66,348, 66,349, 66,350. I appreciate it. There's not much to really do here, but watch somebody count. I don't think there's a. I mean, I appreciate everybody that hangs out. No joke, but I can see why this wouldn't be, on your list of things just to watch for hours on end. I'm gonna be real there. So it's definitely nice to hang out though. So, but I get it if you just scoot and skedaddle and just wait until I get to the million mark, and come back. Yeah, I don't know. There's a couple people actually said a while ago that they could fall asleep to the voice. If I just continued talking, counting, it's like a ASMR type of thing. But other than that, it's not like people hang out too long. So I do appreciate every minute they spend, because it does tell the algorithm to share this to other people the longer you stay. So I do appreciate it. So, all right. This is really difficult reading it backwards, by the way. But so I always gotta kind of refocus there. I found a better solution to that. All right, 66,350, 66,351, 66,352, 66,353, 66,354, 66,355, 66,356, 66,357, 66,358, 66,359, 66,300. And 66,361, 66,362, 66,363, 66,364, 66,365, 66,366, 66,367, 66,368, 66,369, 66,370, 66,371, 66,372, 66,373, 66,374, 66,375, 66,376, 66,377, 66,378, 66,379, 66,380, 66,381, 66,382, 66,383, 66,384, 66,385, 66,386, 66,387, 66,388, 66,389, 66,390, 66,391, 66,392, 66,393, 66,394, 66,395, 66,396, 66,387, 66,398, 66,399, 66,400. Oh, what does that count for? Every 100, was it? Yeah, every 100 accounts for 1/10,000th. So basically I have to count to 100 like 10,000 times. Yeah, makes sense. Whew. All right. 66,400, 66,401, 66,402, 66,403, 66,404, 66,405, 66,406, 66,407, 66,408, 66,409, 66,410, 66,411, 66,412, 66,413, 66,414, 66,415, 66,416, 66,417, 66,418, 66,419, 66,420, 66,421, 66,422, 66,423, 66,424, 66,425, 66,426, 66,427, 66,428, 66,429, 66,430, 66,431, 66,432, 66,433, 66,434, 66,435, 66,436, 66,437, 66,438, 66,439, 66,440, 66,441, 66,442, 66,443, 66,444, 66,445, 66,446, 66,447, 66,448, 66,449, 66,450, 66,451, 66,452, 66,453, 66,454, 66,455, 66,456, 66,457, 66,458, 458, 66,459, 66,460. 66,461, 66,462, 66,463, 463, 66,464, 66,465, 66,466, 66,467, 66,468, 66,469, 66,470, 66,471, 66,472, 66,473, 66,474, 66,475, 66,476, 66,477, 66,478, 66,479, 66,480, 66,481, 60, jeez, I gotta find a better solution to this. All right. There. Tilt my head. All right. Let's go. Start there. 66,479, 66,480, 66,481, 66,482, 66,483, 66,484, 66,485, 66,486, 66,487, 66,488, 66,489, 66,490, 66,491, 66,492, 66,493, 66,494, 66,495, 66,496, 66,497, 66,498, 66,499, 66,500. Oh man, how could I do this? It's so weird that it's backwards on my screen and it's not for you guys. I don't think there's any way to. Nope, not there. Manage. What does that button do? Won't let me do nothing. So I don't have access to that feature, whatever that is. Okay. Don't really have access to much, huh? They don't really care about me. Don't have enough money. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, I gotta look into this mirror right here, which gives me like literally this much room to look at. If I look at this screen, which is what that's reflecting to, everything's backwards, and it like uses twice as much juice in your brain trying to read it because you got to read it backwards. And then this, it takes twice as much juice trying to sit in that position and strain my eyes. So it's like how many AI jokes on me, right? I know I should just automate this away with AI, right? No one will ever know. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Do you mind if I just switch it backwards? I mean, it's just you anyway. No offense, but there's one person I can read a lot faster if it's backwards. But I gotta find. I mean, I literally would like a digital counter behind me that I can just press a button, but they don't make them up to 6 digits from what I find. So I literally have to find like an electrician or something to figure it out. But no, that's not what I want to do. I would always do that. Flip this page. There we go. Okay. All right. That's so much easier for me to read. I know it's backwards for you, but which makes, I mean, I don't even need this mirror anymore. I mean, the mirror, I guess, shows you the number, but it's backwards, but it makes it so much easier for me to read. Oh, but obviously it's backwards for you guys. I don't understand. I wish there's a way to flip my screen, but there's not. Anyway, here we go. Onwards. 66,000. This will make it so much easier. I wonder if we're going to do the enter key. Oop, I can't. Sweet. That makes it easier too. Okay. Clearly just sit here like this. All right. 66,500. 66. Oop, backwards. 66,501. 66,502. 66,503. 66,504. 66,505. 66,506. 66,507, 66,508, 66,509, 66,510, 66,511, 66,512, 66,513, 66,514, 66,515, 66,516, 66,517, 66,518, 66,519, 66,520, 66,521, 66,522, 66,523, 66,524, 66,525, 66,526, 66,527, 66,528, 66,529, 66,530, 66,531, 66,532, 66,533, 66,534, 66,535, 66,536, 66,537, 66,538, 66,539, 66,540. It's basically like what you're seeing backwards. Imagine trying to read it like backwards like that in your head. Like you gotta like read and then flip, and it's just like you can do it for a little bit, but then like it literally overheats your brain because you're like, yeah, you're trying to process too much. And then when you read it just straight, like you can literally kind of zone out a little bit, and it doesn't really take much. It does. I mean, it does take brain power because you're just like constantly rattling off and moving your mouth. It does mess up your throat. That's why I stay hydrated. But it's actually, it kind of is an endurance test compared to like what you would think. I mean, you'd think it'd be easy, but it actually is kind of an endurance test. But all right, here we go. 66,540, 66,541, 66,542, 66,543, 66,544, 66,545, 66,546, 66,547, 66,548, 66,549, 66,550, 66,551, 66,552, 66,553, 66,554, 66,555, 66,556, 66,557, 66,558, 66,559, 66,560, 66,561, 66,562, 66,563, 66,564, 66,565, 66,566, 66,567, 66,568, 66,569, 66,570, 66,571, 66,572, 66,573, 66,574, 66,575, 66,576, 66,577, 66,578, 66,579, 66,580, 66,581, 66,582, 66,583, 66,584, 66,585, 66,586, 66,587, 66,588, 66,589, 66,590, 66,591, 66,592, 66,593, 66,594, 66,595, 66,596, 66,597, 66,598, 66,599, 66,600, 66,601, 66,602, 66. Yep, this is going to be a bad one. The next 100 numbers are going to be horrible in the sixes. 66,603, 66,604, 66,605, 66,606, 66,607, 66,608, 66,609, 66,610, 66,611, 66,612, 66,613, 66,614, 66,614, 66,615, 66,616, 66,617, 66,618, 66,619, 66,620, 66,621, 66,622, 66,623, 66,624, 66,625, 66,626, 66,627, 66,628, 66,629, 66,630, 66,631, 66,632, 66,633, 66,634, 66,635, 66,636, 66,637, 66,638, 66,639, 66,640, 66,641, 66,642, 66,643, 66,644, 66,645, 66,646, 66,647, 66,648, 66,649, 66,650, 66,651, 66,652, 66,653, 66,654, 66,655, 66,656, 66,657, 66,658, 66,659, 66,660, 66,661, 66,662, 66,663, 66,664, 66,665, 66,666. That's a number you don't see every day. Another weird milestone. There'd probably be like over 1,000 different milestones as far as consecutive numbers like that. Anyway, 66,667, 66,668, 66,669, 66,669, 66,668, 66,669, 66,670, 66,671, 66,672, 66,673, 66,674, 66,675, 66,676, 66,677, 66,678, 66,679, 66,680, 66,681, 66,682, 66,683, 66,684, 66,685, 66,686, 66,687, 66,688, 66,689, 66,690, 66,691, 66,692, 66,693, 66,694, 66,695, 66,696, 66,697, 66,698, 66,699, 66,700, 66,701, 66,702, 66,703, 66,704, 66,705, 66,706, 66,707, 66,708, 66,709, 66,710, 66,711, 66,712, 66,713, 66,714, 66,715, 66,716, 66,717, 66,718, 66,719, 66,720, 66,721, 66,722, 66,723, 66,724, 66,725, 66,726, 66,727, 66,728, 66,729, 66,730, 66,731, 66,732, 66,733, 66,734, 66,735, 66,736, 66,737, 66,738, 66,739, 66,740, 66,741, 66,742, 66,743, 66,744, 66,745, 66,746, 66,747, 66,748, 66,749, 66,750. 66,751, 66,752, 66,753, 66,754, 66,755, 66,756, 66,757, 66,758, 66,759, 66,760, 66,761, 66,762, 66,763, 66,764, 66,765, 66,766, 66,766, 66,767, 66,768, 66,769, 66,770, 66,771, 66,772, 66,773, 66,774, 66,775, 66,776, 66,777, 66,778, 66,779, 66,780, 66,781, 66,782, 66,783, 66,784, 66,785, 66,786, 66,787, 66,788, 66,789, 66,790, 66,791, 66,792, 66,793, 66,794, 66,795, 66,796, 66,797, 66,798, 66,799, 66,800. Oh yeah, for sure. If you count straight through, I think it's right around 300 to 350 hours, if that's pretty much counting straight through. The only person that ever did it was Jeremy Harper, and I believe he did it within a month, I believe, or just over a month, 29 days, I want to say, counting 8 hours a day. So, or wait, no, 16 hours a day, sorry. I think it's been a while since I looked up the math on it, but yeah, he definitely beat me in time. Like, he'd beat me. It'd be a hard record to beat straight through. You pretty much have to dedicate your whole life to it until you do it, which is, yeah, I think takes right around a month. If you were to, because you have to take breaks, obviously bathroom breaks, sleep breaks, food breaks, your voice breaks. But yeah, I plan to beat his record at least, because he stopped at 1 million, and there's, I guess, no reason why he can't continue counting too. But that'd be kind of cool because all the competition. But there is, like, yeah, no technical time that you have to, beat in order to beat the record. So I actually contacted World Records, and they didn't even want to spend any time or effort on answering the emails. Basically, is what they said. They're like, yeah, it's not a really highly sought after record, and there's way too much, like, money we'd have to spend on it. So unless you have like tens of thousands of dollars to just have your name in the back of the book somewhere in the index, then we're not even gonna approve it of it, and like, we're not gonna recognize you, basically, because we're not gonna pay somebody to sit through all of your streams and make sure that you didn't miss a number, blah blah blah, or skip 1,000 numbers here and there, type of thing. So I'll probably never get the recognition for it, but that's cool. I don't care. It's all about my personal accomplishment, I guess. And then if I inspire people along the way, that's more than enough. If I inspire one person, that's all I care about. So, and if I don't inspire one person, that's cool too. I inspire myself. So, all right, 66,800, 66,801, 66,802, 66,803, 66,804, 66,805, 66,806, 66,807, 66,808, 66,809, 66,810, Just so you know, once I get to 67,000, I'm going to take a quick, like, probably 2-minute break to go use the bathroom. But and I'll put, right around an hour for 1,000, which is a little bit on par, I guess. Usually can do it 1,000 in about 35, 40 minutes once you're up at this level. Once you're in 6 digits, you add on like another 5 minutes because you have to pronounce more words, obviously. But yeah, I actually timed that out beginning, like, the 5 digits, and the first 1,000 were like super quick. You can do those in like probably like 10 or 15 minutes. But then after that, you start adding more syllables. It takes a while. All right, 66,811, 66,812, 66,813, 66,814, 66,815, 66,816, 66,817, 66,818, 66,819, 66,820, 66,821, 66,822, 66,823, 66,824, 66,825, 66,826, 66,827, 66,828, 66,829, 66,830, 66,831, 66,832, 66,833, 66,834, 66,835, 66,836, 66,837, 66,838, 66,839, 66,840, 66,841, 66,842, 66,843, 66,844, 66,845, 66,846, 66,847, 66,848, 66,849, 66,850, 66,851, 66,852, 66,853, 66,854, 66,855, 66,856, 66,857, 66,858, 66,859, 66,860, 66,861, 66,862, 66,863, 66,864, 66,865, 66,866, 66,867, 66,868, 66,869, 66,870, 66,871, 66,872, 66,873, 66,874, 66,875, 66,876, 66,877, 66,878, 66,879, 66,880, 66,881, 66,882, 66,883, 66,884, 66,885, 66,886, 66,887, 66,888, 66,889, 66,890, 66,891, 66,892, 66,893, 66,894, 66,895, 66,896, 66,897, 66,898, 66,899, 66,900, 66,901, 66,902, 66,903, 66,904, 66,905, 66,906, 66,907, 66,908, 66,909, 66,910, 66,911, 66,912, 66,913, 66,914, 66,915, 66,916, 66,917, 66,918, 66,919, 66,920, 66,921, 66,922, 66,923, 66,924, 66,925, 66,926, 66,927, 66,928, 66,929, 66,930, 66,931, 66,932, 66,933, 66,934, 66,935, 66,936, 66,937, 66,938, 66,939, 66,940, 66,941, 66,942, 66,943, 66,944, 66,945, 66,946, 66,947, 66,948, 66,949, 66,950, 66,951, 66,952, 66,953, 66,954, 66,955, 66,956, 66,957, 66,958, 66,959, 66,961, 66,962, 66,963, 66,964, 66,965, 66,966, 66,967, 66,968, 66,969, 66,970, 66,971, 66,972, 66,973, 66,974, 66,975, 66,976, 66,977, 66,978, 66,979, 66,980, 66,981, 66,982, 66,983, 66,984, 66,985, 66,986, 66,987, 66,988, 66,989, 66,989, 66,990, 66,991, 66,992, 66,993, 66,994, 66,995, 66,996, 66,997, 66,998, 66,999, and 67,000. All right, burn through 1,000. All right, appreciate you guys. Give me. I gotta crawl out of my chair actually. It's such a cramped space, but gotta refill my water bottle and take a quick pee right back. Don't mind my chair. It's falling apart. All right, I'm back. Oh, I bought this chair when I started my YouTube career a long time ago. 2 weeks till a million, only if you counted them like seconds. Yeah, yeah, no. Obviously, that'd be impossible for humans, but yeah, that's about how long it would take if you counted straight through for sure. I think the record. I think I wanted to say it's over. Actually, it's a little over a month, maybe. I'll have to check that up. Jeremy Harper. Let me look how long it actually took him. 89 days. Okay, so way over a month. So yeah, the only guy to ever count to a million, his name's Jeremy Harper. It took him 89 days. So it took him almost 3 months. And I think that was counting, let me see, it's about 16 hours counting. So he counted 16 hours a day for 90 days. So 16, just make it easy to say 100. If you went to 100 days, that'd be 1,600 hours. But it doesn't take that long because I watched some of his stream and he didn't really count for 16 hours. I mean, he just like dedicated 16 hours of his life to counting. But yeah, he took lots of breaks and like, you know, he'd spend an hour and a half cooking or whatever and eating. So it wasn't like he was constantly counting. How I'm doing it on here, I guess it's a little bit cheating, but like I only usually count once I get going. So the overall amount of time that I'm going to spend counting is probably a lot less than what he did because he counted at a much slower pace because he continued to do it every single day. So, so I guess if somebody were to like chop my video down and only include my counting compared to his, like I'll definitely beat him. I'll probably double his time. But as far as like, I started this over a year ago, so I'm already way past that time as far as beating him. So, but yep. All right, start a new 1,000. Did that one in under an hour. Let's see if we could do this in under 35 minutes. Let's see if we could do this by the 90-minute mark. It's 55-minute mark right now. And sorry, it's backwards, but I still got to figure out how I'm going to figure that one out for you guys. But all right, here we go. 67,000, 67,001, 66, 67,001, 67,002, 66, 67,003, 67,004, 67,005, 67. We have to get used to saying that. 67, 67, 67, 67. 67,005, 67,006, 67,007, 67,008, 67,009, 67,010, 67,011, 67,012, 67,013, 67,014, 67,015, 67,016, 67,017, 67,018, 67,019, 67,020, 67,021, 67,022, 67,023, 67,024, 67,025, 67,026, 67,027, 67,028, 67,029, 67,030, 67,031, 67,032, 67,033, 67,034, 67,035, 67,036, 67,037, 67,038, 67,039, 67,040, 67,041, 67,042, 67,043, 67,044, 67,045, 67,046, 67,047, 67,048, 67,049, 67,050, 67,051, 67,052, 67,053, 67,054, 67,055, 67,056, 67,057, 67,058, 60,000, 67,059, 67,000 and 60, 67,061, 67,062, 67,063, 67,064, 67,065, 67,066, 67,067, 67,068, 67,069, 67,070, 67,071, 67,072, 67,073, 67,074, 67,074, 67,075, 67,076, 67,077, 67,078, 67,079, 67,080, 67,081, 67,082, 67,083, 67,084, 67,085, 67,086, 67,087, 67,088, 67,089, 67,090, 67,091, 67,092, 67,093, 67,094, 67,095, 67,096, 67,096, 67,097, 67,098, 67,099, 67,100. Man, I wish I could do this on TikTok too, but I don't have 1,000 followers on there yet. I don't know, TikTok's like TikTok's lives are like a lot better from what I hear, but as far as them promoting it, yeah, I don't even know how to go live on there anyway. It's like, what do you do? Create center. Sorry, just taking a quick break. Yeah, I just don't think I got the. 67,100, 67,101, 67,102, 67,103, 67,104, 67,105, 67,106, 67,107, 67,108, 67,109, 67,110, 67,111, 67,112, 67,113, 67,114, 67,115, 67,115, 67,116, 67,117, 67,118, 67,119, 67,120, 67,121, 67,122, 67,123, 67,124, 67,125, 67,126, 67,127, 67,128, 67,129, 67,130, 67,131, 67,132, 67,133, 67,134, 67,135, 67,136, 67,137, 67,138, 67,139, 67,140, 67,141, 67,142, 67,143, 67,144, 67,145, 67,146, 67,148, 67,149, 67,150, 67,151, 67,152, 67,153, 67,154, 67,155, 67,156, 67,157, 67,158, 67,159, 67,160, 67,161, 67,162, 67,163, 67,164, 67,165, 67,166, 67,167, 67,168, 67,169, 67,170, 67,171, 67,172, 67,173, 67,174, 67,175, 67,176, 67,177, 67,178, 67,179, 67,180, 67,181, 67,182, 67,183, 66,184, 67,185, 67,186, 67,187, 67,188, 67,189, 67,190, 67,191, 67,192, 67,193, 67,194, 67,195, 67,196, 67,197, 67,198, 67,199, 67,200. 67,201, 67,202, 67,203, 67,204, 67,205, 67,206, 66,270, 67,207, 67,208. Geez. Hey, Ducky. Long time no see. Yeah. Glad to see you back. Oh, yep. It's been a long time. It's been over a year. It's been like since August of 2022. Oh, yeah. A lot's changed since then, for sure. Oh, but I did not give up. I'm not dead. And I do plan to finish this. How you been doing, man? How's life been treating you? 67,208, 67,209, 67,210, 67,211, 67,212, 67,213, 67,214, 67,215, 67,216, 67,217, 67,218, 67,219, 67,220, 67,221, 67,222, 67,223, 67,224, 67,225, 67,226, 67,227, 67,228, 67,229, 67,230, 67,231, 67,232, 67,233, 67,234, 67,235, 67,236 to 67,237, 67,238, 67,239, 67,240, 67,241, 67,242, 67,243, 67,244, 67,245, 67,246, 67,247, 67,248, 67,249, 67,250. Good to hear. Glad to see you back. Whew. I don't have a schedule quite made for this yet, but I plan to at least tackle it at least 4 hours a night now. And I'd like to go at least 5 nights a week. So, all right. 67,251, 67,252, 67,253, 67,254, 67,255, 67,256, 67,257, 67,258, 67,259, 67,260, 67,261, 67,262, 67,263, 67,264, 67,265, 67,266, 67,267, 67,268, 67,269, 67,270, 67,271, 67,272, 67,273, 67,274, 67,275, 67,276, 67,277, 67,278, 67,279, 67,280, 67,281, 67,282, 67,283, 67,284, 67,285, 67,286, 67,287, 67,288, 67,289, 67,290, 67,281, 67,292, 67,293, 67,294, 67,285, 67,296, 67,297, 67,298, 67,299, 67,300. All right, my guy, I got you on the big screen. We all got bets going. Let's go. Hell yeah, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the love. Yeah, it's going to take, I probably won't finish it this year. If my guess, it's probably going to take me another, probably 4 months. If I go at 5 hours a day. But I don't know. I mean, because let's see. Let's just say it takes 1,000. Yeah, it'll take maybe 1,000 hours. Yeah. That's 200 days at 5. So yeah, that's another like probably 6 or 8 months at that pace. Could definitely, I'm not giving up. That's not going to deter me, but I'm just trying to figure out how long it's actually going to take. If I go 10,000, that could definitely chop off a big number every day. So I'm almost chopped off what 1,000, almost to 2,000 today. So we're getting there. Oh, all right. 67,300, 67,301, 67,302, 67,303, 67,304, 67,305, 67,306, 67,307, 67,308, 67,309, 67,310, 67,311, 67,312, 67,313, 67,314, 67,315, 67,315. 67,316, 67,317, 67,318, 67,319, 67,320, 67,321, 67,322, 67,323, 67,324, 67,325, 67,326, 67,327, 67,328, 67,329, 67,330, 67,331, 67,332, 67,333, 67,334, 67,335, 67,336, 67,337, 67,338, 67,339, 67,340, 67,341, 67,342, 67,343, 67,344, 67,345, 67,346, 67,347, 67,348, 67,349, 67,350, 67,351, 67,352, 67,353, 67,354, 67,355, 67,356, 67,357, 67,358, 67,359, 67,360, 67,361, 67,362, 67,363, 67,364, 67,365, 67,366, 67,367, 67,368, 67,369, 67,370, 67,371, 67,372, 67,373, 67,374, 67,375, 67,376, 67,377, 67,378, 67,379, 67,380, 67,381, 67,382, 67,880, 67,383, 67,384, 67,385, 67,386, 67,387, 67,388. Yeah. Mouth dry. 67,388, 67,389, 67,390, 67,391, 67,392, 67,393, 67,394, 67,395, 67,396, 67,397, 67,398, 67,399, 67,400. 67,401, 67,402, 67,403, 67,404, 67,405, 67,406, 67,407, 67,408, 67,409, 67,410, 67,411, 67,412, 67,413, 67,414, 67,414, 67,415, 67,416, 67,417, 67,418, 67,418. Jeez. 67,419, 67,420, 67,421, 67,422, 67,423, 67,424, 67,425, 67,426, 67,427, 67,428, 67,429, 67,430, 67,431, 67,432, 67,433, 67,434, 67,435, 67,436, 67,437, 67,438, 67,439, 67,440, 67,441, 67,442, 67,443, 67,444, 67,445, 66, 67,446, 67,447, 67,448, 67,449, 67,450, 67,451, 67,452, 67,453, 67,454, 67,455, 67,456, 67,457, 67,458, 67,459, 67,460, 67,461, 67,462, 67,463, 67,464, 67,465, 67,466, 67,467, 67,468, 67,469, 67,470, 67,471, 60,742, 67,473, 67,474, 67,475, 67,476, 67,477, 67,478, 67,479, 67,480, 67,481, 67,482, 67,483, 67,484, 67,485, 67,486, 67,487, 67,488, 67,489, 67,490, 67,491, 67,492, 67,493, 67,494, 67,495, 67,496, 67,497, 67,498, 67,499, 67,500, 67,501, 67,502, 67,503, 67,504, 67,505, 67,506, 67,507, 67,508, 67,509, 67,510, 67,511, 67,512, 67,513, 67,514, 67,515, 67,516, 67,517, 67,518, 67,519, 67,520, 67,521, 67,522, 67,523, 67,524, 67,525, 67,526, 67,527, 67,528, 67,529, 67,530, 67,531, 67,532, 67,533, 67,534, 67,535, 67,536, 67,537, 67,538, 67,539, 67,540, 67,541, 67,542, 67,543, 67,544, 67,545, 67,546, 67,547, 67,548, 67,549, 67,550, 67,551. Excuse me. Holding my breath too long. All right, 67,550. 67,551, 67,552, 67,553, 67,554, 67,555, 67,556, 67,557, 67,558, 67,559, 67,560, 67,561, 67,562, 67,563, 67,564, 67,565, 67,566, 67,567, 67,568, 67,569, 67,570, 67,571, 67,572, 67,573, 67,574, 67,575, 67,576, 67,577, 67,577, 67,578, 67,579, 67,580, 67,581, 67,582, 67,583, 67,584, 67,585, 67,586, 67,587, 67,588, 67,589, 67,590, 67,591, 67,592, 67,593, 67,594, 67,595, 67,596, 67,597, 67,598, 67,599, 67,600, 67,600, 67,601, 67,602, 67,603, 67,604, 67,605, 67,606, 67,607, 67,608, 67,609, 67,610, 67,611, 67,612, 67,613, 67,614, 67,615, 67,616, 67,717, 67,618, 67,619, 67,620, 67,621, 67,622, 67,623, 67,624, 67,625, 67,626, 67,627, 67,628, 67,629, 67,630, 67,631, 67,632, 67,633, 67,634, 67,635, 67,636, 67,637, 67,638, 67,639, 67,640, 67,641, 67,642, 67,643, 67,644, 67,645, 67,646, 67,647, 67,648, 67,649, 67,650, 67,651, 67,652, 67,653, 67,654, 67,655, 67,656, 67,657, 67,658, 67,659, 67,660, 67,661, 67,662, 67,663, 67,664, 67,665, 67,666, 67,667, 70,668, 67,669, 67,688, 67,689, 67,670, 67,671, 67,672, 67,673, 67,674, 67,675, 67,676, 67,677, 67,678, 67,669, 67,680, 67,681, 67,682, 67,683, 67,684, 67,685, 67,686, 67,687, 67,688, 67,689, 67,690, 67,691, 67,692, 67,693, 67,694, 67,695, 67,696, 67,697, 67,698, 67,699, 67,700. 67,700, 67,701, 67,702, 67,703, 67,704, 67,705, 67,706, 67,707, 67,708, 67,709, 67,710, 67,711, 67,712, 67,613, 67,714, 67,715, 67,715, 67,716, 67,717, 67,718, 67,719, 67,720, 67,721, 67,722, 67,723, 67,724, 67,725, 67,726, 67,727, 67,728, 67,729, 67,730, 67,731, 67,732, 67,733, 67,734, 67,735, 67,736, 67,737, 67,738, 67,739, 67,740, 67,741, 67,742, 67,743, 67,744, 67,745, 67,746, 67,747, 67,748, 67,749, 67,750, 67,751, 67,752, 67,753, 67,754, 67,755, 67,756, 67,757, 67,758, 67,759, 67,760, 67,761, 67,762, 67,763, 67,664, 67,765, 60,000, 67,766, 67,767, 67,767, 67,765, 67,766, 67,767, 67,768, 67,769, 67,770, 67,771, 67,772, 67,773, 67,774, 67,775, 67,776, 67,777, 67,778, 67,779, 67,790, 780, 67,781, 67,782, 67,783, 67,784, 67,785, 67,786, 67,787, 67,788, 67,789, 67,790, 67,781, 67,792, 67,793, 67,794, 67,785, 67,796, 67,797, 67,798, 67,799, 67,800, 67,801, 67,802, 67,803, 67,804, 67,805, 67,806, 67,807, 67,808, 67,809, 67,810, 67,811, 67,812, 67,813, 67,814, 67,815, 67,816, 67,000. 817, 67,818, 67,819, 67,820, 67,821, 67,822, 67,823, 67,824, 67,825, 67,826, 67,827, 67,828, 67,829, 67,830, 67,831, 67,832, 67,833, 67,834, 67,835, 67,836, 67,837, 67,838, 67,839, 67,840, 67,841, 67,842, 67,843, 67,844, 67,845, 67,846, 67,847, 67,848, 67,849, 67,850, 67,851, 67,852, 67,853, 67,854, 67,855, 67,856, 67,857, 67,858, 67,859, 67,860, 67,861, 67,862, 67,863, 67,864, 67,865, 67,866, 67,867, 67,868, 67,869, 67,870, 67,871, 67,872, 67,873, 67,874, 67,875, 67,876, 67,877, 67,878, 67,879, 67,880, 67,881, 67,882, 67,883, 67,884, 67,885, 67,886, 67,887, 67,888, 67,889, 67,890, 67,891, 67,892, 67,893, 67,894, 67,885, 67,886, 67,897, 67,898, 67,899, 67,900, 67,901, 67,902, 67,903, 67,904, 67,905, 67,906, 67,907, 67,908, 67,909, 67,910, 67,911, 67,912, 67,912, 67,913, 67,914, 67,000. 915, 67,916, 67,917, 67,918, 67,919, 67,920, 67,921, 67,922, 67,923, 67,924, 67,925, 67,926, 67,927, 67,928, 67,929, 67,930, 67,931, 67,937, 67,938, 67,938, 67,941, 67,942, 67,943, 67,944, 67,945, 67,946, 67,947, 67,948, 67,949, 67,950, 67,951, 67,952, 67,953, 67,954, 67,955, 67,956, 67,957, 67,958, 67,959, 67,960, 67,961, 67,962, 67,963, 67,964, 67,965, 67,966. That was a half hour pretty much straight. Almost got to 1,000 in a half hour. Actually, no, I think we started 5 minutes before, so it was like 35 minutes. But took a couple minute break. Right, anyway, let's finish off the 68,000. Then I got to take another break. Gotta fill my water bottle up. 67,966, 67,967, 67,967, 67,968, 67,969, 67,970, 67,971, 67,972, 67,973, 67,974, 67,975, 67,976, 67,977, 67,978, 67,979, 67,980, 67,981, 67,982, 67,983, 67,984, 67,985, 66, 67,986, 67,987, 67,988, 67,989, 67,990, 67,981, 67,992, 67,993, 67,994, 67,995, 67,996, 67,997, 67,998, 67,999, and 68,000. All right, another milestone, another 1,000 down, only 6.8% of the way there. Ugh. Got it at 93.2. All right. Yeah, squeeze back in. All right. I'd really like to get 70,000. That'd be another hour and a half. I don't know if I'm gonna make it that long. Might only squeeze in another 1,000 tonight. About 3,000 total. Oh, that's a pretty good chunk off though. If I did that every day, do it within a year, less than a year. All right, like 10 months, 9 months. All right, 68,000, 68,001, 68,002, 68,003, 68,004, 68,005, 68,006, 68,007, 68,008, 68,009, 68,010, 68,011, 68,012, 68,013, 68,014, 68,015. Might as well get comfortable, right? 68,016, 68,017, 68,018, 68,019, 68,020, 68,021, 68,022. 68,023, 68,024, 68,025, 68,026, 68,027, 68,028, 68,029, 68,030, 68,031, 68,032, 68,033, 68,034, 68,035, 68,036, 68,037, 68,038, 68,039, 68,040, 68,041, 68,042, 68,043, 68,044, 68,045, 68,046, 68,047, 68,048, 68,049, 68,050, 68,051, 68,052, 68,053, 68,054, 68,055, 68,056, 68,057, 68,058, 68,059, 68,060, 68,061, 68,062, 68,063, 68,064, 68,065, 68,066, 68,067, 68,068, 68,069, 68,070, 68,071, 68,072, 68,073, 68,074, 68,075, 68,076, 68,077, 68,078, 68,079, 68,080, 68,081, 68,082, 68,083, 68,084, 68,085, 68,086, 68,087, 68,088, 68,089, 68,090, 68,091, 68,092, 68,093, 68,094, 68,095, 68,096, 68,097, 68,098, 68,099, 68,100, 68,101, 68,102, 68,103, 68,104, 68,105, 68,106, 68,107, 68,108, 68,109, 68,110, 68,111, 68,112, 68,113, 68,114, 68,115, 68,116, 68,117, 68,118, 68,119, 68,120, 68,121, 68,122, 68,123, 68,124, 68,125, 68,126, 68,127, 68,128, 68,129, 68,130, 68,131, 68,132, 68,133, 68,134, 68,135, 68,136, 68,137, 68,138, 68,139, 68,137, 68,138, 68,139, 68,140, 68,141, 68,142, 68,143, 68,144, 68,145, 68,146, 68,147, 68,148, 68,149, 68,150, 68,151, 68,152, 68,153, 68,154, 68,155, 68,156, 68,157, 68,158, 68,159, 68,160, 68,161, 68,162, 68,163, 68,164, 68,165, 68,166, 68,167, 68,168, 68,169, 68,170, 68,171, 68,172, 68,173, 68,174, 68,175, 68,176, 68,177, 68,178, 68,179, 68,180, 68,181, 68,182, 68,183, 68,184, 68,185, 68,186, 68,187, 68,188, 68,189, 68,190, 68,191, 68,192, 68,193, 68,194, 68,195, 68,196, 68,187, 68,198, 68,199, 68,200, 68,201, 68,202, 68,203, 68,204, 68,205, 68,206, 68,207, 68,208, 68,209, 68,210, 68,211, 68,212, 68,213, 68,213, 68,214, 68,215, 68,215, 68,216, 68,217, 68,218, 68,219, 68,220, 68,221, 68,222, 68,223, 68,224, 68,225, 68,226, 68,227, 68,228, 68,229, 68,230, 68,231, 68,232, 68,233, 68,234, 600. 68,234, 68,235, 68,236, 68,237, 68,238, 68,239, 68,240, 68,241, 68,242, 68,243, 68,244, 68,245, 68,246, 68,247, 68,248, 68,249, 68,250, 68,251, 68,252, 68,253, 68,254, 68,255, 68,256, 68,257, 68,258, 68,259, 68,260, 68,261, 68,262, 68,263, 68,264, 68,265, 68,266, 68,267, 68,268, 68,269, 68,270, 68,271, 68,272, 68,273, 68,274, 68,275, 68,276, 68,277, 68,278, 68,279, 68,280, 68,281, 68,282, 68,283, 68,284, 68,285, 68,286, 68,287, 68,288, 68,288, 68,289, 68,290, 68,281, 68,282, 68,293, 68,294, 68,295, 68,296, 68,287, 68,298, 68,299, 68,300, 68,301, 68,302, 68,303, 68,304, 68,305, 68,306, 68,307, 68,308, 68,309, 68,310, 68,311, 68,312, 68,313, 68,314, 68,315, 68,316, 68,317, 68,318, 68,319, 68,320, 68,321, 68,322, 68,323, 68,324, 68,325, 68,326, 68,327, 68,328, 68,329, 68,330, 68,331, 68,332, 68,333, 68,334, 68,335, 68,336, 68,337, 68,338, 68,339, 68,340, 68,341, 68,342, 68,343, 68,344, 68,345, 68,346, 68,347, 46, 68,346, 68,347, 68,348, 68,349, 68,350, 68,351, 68,352, 68,353, 68,354, 68,355, 68,356, 68,357, 68,358, 68,359, 68,360. 360. Jeez. Oops. 68,361, 68,362, 68,363, 68,364, 68,365, 68,366, 68,367, 68,368, 68,369, 68,370, 68,371, 68,372, 68,373, 68,374, 68,375, 68,376, 68,377, 68,378, 68,379, 68,380, 68,381,
68,382, 68,383, 68,384, 68,385, 68,386, 68,387, 68,388, 68,800, 68,389, 68,390, 68,391, 68,392, 68,393, 68,394, 68,395, 68,396, 68,397, 68,398, 68,399, 68,400, 68,401, 68,402, 68,403, 68,404, 68,405, 68,406, 68,407, 68,408, 68,409, 68,410, 68,411, 68,412, 68,413, 68,414, 68,415, 68,415, 68,416, 68,417, 68,418, 68,419, 68,420, 68,421, 68,422, 68,423, 68,424, 68,425, 68,426, 68,427, 68,428, 68,429, 68,430, 68,431, 68,432, 68,433, 68,434, 68,435, 68,436, 68,437, 68,438, 68,439, 68,440, 68,441, 68,442, 68,443, 68,444, 68,445, 68,446, 68,447, 68,448, 68,449, 68,000. 450, 68,451, 68,452, 68,453, 68,454, 68,455, 68,456, 68,457, 68,458, 68,459, 68,460, 68,461, 68,462, 68,463, 68,464, 68,465, 68,466, 68,467, 68,468, 68,469, 68,470, 68,471, 68,472, 68,473, 68,474, 68,475, 68,476, 68,477, 68,478, 68,479, 68,480, 68,481, 68,482, 68,483, 68,484, 68,485, 68,486, 68,487, 68,488, 68,489, 68,490, 68,491, 68,492, 68,493, 68,494, 68,495, 68,496, 68,497, 68,498, 68,499, 68,500. 60,501, 68,500, 68,501, 68,502, 68,503, 68,504, 68,505, 68,506, 68,507, 68,508, 68,509, 68,510, 68,511, 68,512, 68,513, 68,514, 68,515, 68,515, 68,516, 68,517, 68,518, 68,519, 68,520, 68,521, 68,522, 68,523, 68,524, 68,525, 68,526, 68,527, 68,528, 68,529, 68,530, 68,531, 68,532, 68,533, 68,534, 68,535, 68,536, 68,537, 68,538, 68,539, 68,540, 68,541, 68,542, 68,545, 68,543, 68,544, 68,545, 68,546, 68,547, 68,547, 68,548, 68,549, 68,550, 68,551, 68,552, 68,553, 68,554. 68,555, 68,556, 68,557, 68,558, 68,559, 68,560, 68,561, 68,562, 68,563, 68,564, 68,565, 68,566, 68,567, 68,568, 68,569, 68,570, 68,571, 68,572, 68,573, 68,574, 68,575, 68,576, 68,577, 68,578, 68,579, 68,580, 68,581, 68,552, 68,583, 68,583, 68,584, 68,585, 68,586, 68,587, 68,588, 68,589, 68,590, 68,581, 68,592, 68,593, 68,594, 68,585, 68,596, 68,597, 68,598, 68,599, and 68,600. 68,601, 68,602, 68,603, 68,604, 68,605, 68,606, 68,607, 68,609, 8, 68,608, 68,609, 68,610, 68,611, 68,612, 68,613, 68,614, 68,615, 68,616. I feel like I keep skipping numbers. 68,615, 68,616, 68,617, 68,618, 68,619, 68,620, 68,621, 68,622, 68,623, 68,624, 68,625, 68,626, 68,627, 68,628, 68,629, 68,630, 68,631, 68,632, 68,633, 68,634, 68,635, 68,636, 68,637, 68,638, 68,639, 68,640, 68,641, 68,642, 68,643, 68,644, 68,645, 68,646, 68,647, 68,648, 68,649, 68,650, 68,651, 68,652, 68,653, 68,654, 68,655, 68,656, 68,657, 68,658, 68,659, 68,660, 68,661, 68,662, 68,663, 68,664, 68,665, 68,666, 68,677, 68,667, 68,668, 68,669, 68,670, 68,671, 68,672, 68,673, 68,674, 68,675, 68,676, 68,677, 68,678, 68,670, 68,678, 68,679, 68,680, 68,681, 68,682, 68,683, 68,684, 68,685, 68,686, 68,687, 68,688, 68,689, 68,690, 68,691, 68,692, 68,693, 68,694, 68,695, 68,696, 68,697, 68,698, 68,699, 68,700, 68,701, 68,702, 68,703, 68,704, 68,705, 68,706, 68,707, 68,708, 68,709, 68,710, 68,711, 68,712, 68,713, 68,714, 68,715, 68,716, 68,717, 68,718, 68,719, 68,720, 68,721, 68,722, 68,723, 68,724, 68,725, 68,726, 68,727, 68,728, 68,729, 68,730, 68,731, 68,732, 68,733, 68,734, 68,735, 68,736, 68,737, 68,738, 68,739, 68,740, 68,741, 68,742, 68,743, 68,744, 68,745, 68,746, 68,747, 68,748, 68,749, 68,750, 68,751, 68,752, 68,753, 68,754, 68,755, 68,756, 68,757, 68,758, 68,759, 68,760, 68,761, 68,762, 68,763, 68,764, 68,765, 68,766, 68,767, 68,768, 68,769, 68,770, 68,771, 68,772, 68,773, 68,774, 68,775, 68,776, 68,777, 68,778, 68,779, 68,780, 68,781, 68,782, 68,783, 68,784, 68,785, 68,786, 68,787, 68,788, 68,789, 68,790, 68,781, 68,792, 68,793, 68,794, 68,795, 68,796, 68,797, 68,798, 68,799, 68,800, 68,801, 68,802, 68,803, 68,804, 68,805, 68,806, 68,807, 68,808, 68,809, 68,810, 68,811, 68,812, 68,813, 68,814, 68,815, 68,816, 68,817, 68,818, 68,819, 68,820. Appreciate it, Kyle. Welcome. How'd you find me? Just stumbling across? I don't think YouTube's putting this on high priority list of putting it in front of people right now. That's pretty cool. You randomly came by though. I appreciate it. Got a long ways to go, but we've got a good start. We're 6.8% of the way there, almost 6.9. Got 180 to go. I'll be 6.9% of the way. Yeah, I mean, almost 1/10 of the way there. It was on your recommended. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I've only gotten like 1 or 2 people in here at any given time. So actually, since I've started this whole thing, I've only gotten 1 or 2 people at any given time. So I'm always curious how people find it. Most of the people are already subscribed to me, but it's cool that that's getting recommended. So I'd really like to get this on TikTok. I mean, no offense to YouTube, but TikTok does amazing with lives, but I don't have 1,000 followers on there yet. I've got a long ways to go on there, but so like 800 to go. I only got like 200. Gotta figure out a way to get that up to 1,000 so I can do that. But whew, all right, 120 to go, 180 to go. 68,820, 68,821, 68,822, 68,823, 68,824, 68,825, 68,826, 68,827, 68,828, 68,829, 68,830, 68,831, 68,832, 68,833, 68,834, 68,835, 68,836, 68,837, 68,838, 68,839, 68,840, 68,841, 68,842, 68,843, 68,844, 68,845, 68,846, 68,847, 68,848, 68,849, 68,850. Yeah, I don't. So this is actually my Peon channel. It's my side account. So I have. I'm actually the founder of, and I still own it, of Top 10 Archive. That's a channel with like 1.5, 1.6 million followers. I ran that for like 8 or 9 years until basically just YouTube got burnt out on top 10 lists and stuff, and basically it wasn't paying. The channel wasn't paying for the amount of videos it costs to produce anymore. So finally hung the hat up on that after 10 years. But this was my first account that I've ever created back in like 2012, and I've always done like random videos. I mean, right now it's honestly just it's counting and like family vlogs on this channel. I don't know what to do with this channel yet, to be honest with you. And then I'm also working on another channel that it's called Try Not to Laugh, and that's got around 50,000 followers right now. And that's basically just like compilation videos with my voiceover, but it's kind of like Fail Army. But that's starting to take off. I just literally 3 videos in. So I just got to keep doing it. Not 50,000 followers after 3 videos, but that channel's been around for a little bit too. But I just recently rebranded to do those videos in the last 3. But a couple of them have been taken off. So they high in demand. I just got to start making them, but trying to do everything. I'm trying to consolidate with all my my accomplishments, I guess, if you want to call them that. Like I set myself out to do this a long time ago. And if I would have continued on, like I said, a year and a half ago or whatever, I'd be done by now. So I'm kind of thinking about it a lot lately, and like, you know what, I want to get this done. Because it'll just be like a big weight off my shoulders. Like I did it, finally did it, and check another thing off the bucket list. But so yeah, I have no idea what this is going to turn out into as far as so it's been my full-time thing for a long time. So I've made good money off of it. By no means am I a millionaire. I don't have much money in my bank account, but I've made $1 million off of YouTube, off of my career over the course of 11, 12 years. So I've ran a couple of different channels. Top 10 Archive was my biggest. That hit like 500 million views as far as channel views. So that's quite a bit of money right there. But then I've had a couple of vlog channels. But yeah, not now. It's I basically retired that channel like 2 years ago, and I've been managing and being like a creative director for other YouTubers. Basically like just sharing my knowledge and everything, and doing the whole process of creative directing, like from inception of idea to, having writers and video editors and actors and all that stuff, thumbnail creators, graphic design artists, building teams out, and then, managing the teams and basically building a business off of YouTube. So it's a lot of money on YouTube. So I guess that's, it's both. I mean, this is more of a hobby, and I'm not doing this with any intent to get rich off of counting to 1 million. If it turns into that, that'd be cool. But I mean, I didn't start this idea with hey, like I have this big goal to turn this into monetization thing. Like if anything, I'd like to raise some money for charity or something for it. It's this is more of my passion project, I think. But it's the internet, so you never know who's going to find out about it. And hey, this guy's almost counting to 1 million. And but at the end of the day, I don't really want to monetize this. I guess I don't want to. There's no get rich quick scheme, and I'm not trying to make this into one. I like working for my money, but it just sucks because I've put like a lot of effort into videos before, like, thousands of dollars, like some videos like $10,000s and hundreds, if not, thousands of hours in creating something, and then it doesn't make back, 3% of what you put into it. And likewise, I've made videos, that literally that took 4 hours, like 1 hour. It took one person 4 hours to create, and it gets like 15, 20 million views, and it just cashes in. So it really, I don't know, it kind of frustrates me sometimes. It's like, you can put all the passion into something and it doesn't turn out to be anything. But yeah, this is more like a passion for that could turn into something. I guess this is the whole history of this channel. It's kind of what it started out to be. All the videos I posted in the past have all been just stuff that I'm passionate about. I've made a few dollars off this channel, like maybe $500 in the past, maybe more than that, a couple $1,000s in the past 12 years that this has been going, but by no means livable money. It's kind of side money. Yeah, so don't really know. I don't really know what to do with this channel as far as, I don't really want to turn it into a family vlog channel, but at the same time, I like posting those every now and then just to look back on. And by no means do I have to actually post them, though. I mean, I could put them on the account and send them to private, but yeah, I'm open to ideas. And yeah, I don't know. I'm all about, if you know me, I mean, you don't know me, obviously, just stumble upon me. But if you ask anybody that's known me in the past, like 10 years, I stay on social media to create jobs, and the whole like AI thing taking over has been very frustrating because it's like all these other teams are just basically automating all these jobs away that, like writers and video editors or whatever, voice actors, thumbnail creations, all that's been, it's not automated away, but it's, became like very cutthroat. And because AI does like the heavy lifting, it does like 80% of the work. And basically all these people that had no talent before can now do these things. So it's created a very, like very clustered environment. People that before had no graphic design skills can now make thumbnails and make $500 thumbnails. Well, that's the thing. Everybody's doing it. So it's a rush right now. So I think at the end of the day, a lot of other podcasters have talked about this and like YouTubers, but at the end of the day, people make money off of, just completely automating away their channel with AI, but it's not a good, it's eventually going to be like any bubble and it's going to pop. And, at the end of the day, I think what's going to reign supreme is, authenticity, this behind the camera, people, because, I don't know. We could talk hours on this topic because, it's moving so fast to the point where you won't even know practically that it's AI. But at the point right now, you can definitely still tell voices but I mean, I've seen literally dozens of channels that are making tens of thousands of dollars a month, millions of dollars a year, literally just automating. But the thing is that, it's not like, did you do, okay, I'm done, I get to go make millions now. It's still a lot of work. You still got to push buttons and you still got to do a lot of programming. So it's not like you just, you set it up in a couple of hours and then it's just good to go. There's still a lot of, it's just, AI definitely helps take a lot of the bulk work out. But at the end of the day, you still have to have a human involved, especially with making like art, because AI still messes up art, like have 7 fingers on someone's hand. It doesn't do humans very well. It does like backgrounds very, very good though, like like a landscape or something like that, or the woods, things of that nature. But human faces, they really mess up on. Anyway, but yeah, long story short, I've always, in the past 10 years, I've worked well with over 100 different people, probably 200 now. That was like 100 just on Top 10 Archive. Yeah, probably close to 200 people of all parts of YouTube. So like writers, videographers, everything. And I've created most of those jobs, at least, most of them were freelancers, but I've had a couple that were, they counted on me for money, like basically that I was their family, and stuff, because they were making good enough money. And I think that at the end of the day, that's what I like and enjoy the most is creating jobs. So, I mean, if I could definitely turn this into something to where I could create jobs out of it, that'd be great. But I don't know. I haven't really thought of how I could do that with this. Actually, what kind of got me thinking about it again, because I've been very busy with other projects and stuff. But I was just on the phone earlier and came across the Mr. Beast video, and he says, a video he's always wanted to do that he still thinks is a banger, but he doesn't, how it's going to work out or whatever. But it's just stick a bunch of people in a room and see how high they can count, and whoever counts the highest, basically, that's how much money they get. So it's like count to 1 million or whatever, you get $1 million. But he doesn't think that anybody or very few people will get past 1 million, and if they do, they'll quit shortly after. But it's anyway, I'm like, yeah, that's, I've been doing that, kind of, not even, I don't know, it was small world, I guess. But at the same time, he was kind of partial the reason why I started this to begin with, because he had a video early on in his career where he counted to 100,000 all in one go, so like in one video. And yeah, as you can see, I'm 2/3 of the way there, and I've done about 100 videos. Not 100, but quite a few. So it's pretty good endurance to go that, bust out 100,000 numbers all in one go. I think it took him over 30 hours, but anyway, yeah, it's almost 3:00 and I got 150 numbers to go. I want to wrap up here at 69,000, I think, and then call it a night, and then we'll take off from there. So getting really close to 100,000. I'm really excited about that coming up. I remember breaking the 10,000 milestone, and that was like, hurrah. So hitting 100,000 is going to be huge. But all right, here we go. 68,850, 68,851, 68,852, 68,853, 68,854, 68,855, 68,856, 68,857, 68,858, 68,859, 68,860, 68,861, 68,862, 68,863, 68,864, 68,865, 68,866, 68,867, 68,868, 68,869, 68,870, 68,871, 68,872, 68,873, 68,874, 68,875, 68,876, 68,877, 68,878, 68,879, 68,880, 68,881, 68,882, 68,883, 68,884, 68,885, 68,886, 68,887, 68,888, 68,889, 68,890, 68,891, 68,892, 68,893, 68,894, 68,895, 68,896, 68,897, 68,898, 68,899, 68,900, 68,901, 68,902, 68,903, 68,904, 68,905, 68,906, 68,907, 68,908, 68,909, 68,910, 68,911, 68,912, 68,913, 68,913, 68,914, 68,915, 68,916, 68,917, 68,918, 68,919, 68,920, 68,921, 68,922, 68,923, 68,924, 68,925.
68,926, 68,927, 68,928, 68,929, 68,930, 68,931, 68,932, 68,933, 68,934, 68,935, 68,936, 68,937, 68,938, 68,939, 68,940, 68,941, 68,942, 68,943, 68,944, 68,945, 68,946, 68,947, 68,948, 68,949, 68,950, 68,951, 68,952, 68,953, 68,954, 68,955, 68,956, 68,957, 68,958, 68,959, 68,960, 68,961, 68,962, 68,963, 68,964, 68,965, 68,966, 68,967, 68,968, 68,969, 68,970, 68,971, 68,972, 68,973, 68,974, 68,975, 68,976, 68,977, 68,978, 68,979, 68,980, 68,981, 68,982, 68,983, 68,984, 68,985, 68,986, 68,987, 68,988, 68,999, 68,989, 68,990, 68,991, 68,992, 68,993, 68,994, 68,995, 68,996, 68,997, 68,998, 68,999, 68,999, 69,000. There we go. All right. That's 3,000 down today. So, well, if I did that every day, that would take 333 days. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night. That was a good day back, I guess, to hit 3,000. I want to start shooting for 5, but I kind of get tired after 2 hours. I got to start finding ways to re-energize myself. Maybe start snacking, start doing jumping jacks or something. But cool. Thank you everybody for hanging out tonight. There's only a couple of you, but I do appreciate you. I really do. It's definitely better than doing this completely alone. So it feels like I'm talking to the void. But thanks, guys. I should be back tomorrow and about the same time, and we should wrap up a couple, 2,000 or 3,000 more numbers. All right, guys, take it easy. Appreciate y'all. Take care. Bye.